do it. Exploration, mobility. Oh, calculation as well. This isn't the rec room. No. I don't know if she gives exploration, but well, only one way to find out, I guess.
Oh, wow! I've never received something like this before! I love it!
Neato.
Everything I thought I went through was a lie. Both the good and the bad. But you're all here with me. My friends that I made here. You're all my first friends. You're as precious to me as Ema is.
Okay, so the bond events are context sensitive then?
So I want to protect you, at the very least. No matter what everyone decides to do, I'll support you. Until the very bitter end, I'll stand by you. Because I love all of you.
At least I got affinity out of it. Kaku is social studies, right? Both of them, I mean. Yeah. Daku Lake. Yuma gets both science. Why is my bond with Kako at the max already? That's not right.
Hey, you're actually pretty thoughtful, aren't you? Keep those gifts coming!
Hang on, I'm gonna go check something.
These soldiers, it's time to. You never know when the invasion. Well then.
I have to wait to check that. Now everything's come to an end. I want to talk to Shion some more, but it's going to be a while until he's ready. Well, no use saying not now. You know what? It's actually really bothering me. So our Kako's condiments, other ones at least, when I locked out of them. Oh, that's weird. Oh God. Well then, that's interesting. I'm gonna have to ask everyone about that.
Up and at 'em, troops! Get ready for your 75th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy!
Okay. Rowan said he'll explain to me.
Prepare to spend another. Be ready to give your life.
Better go and check the cafeteria. I wonder if anyone's there today.
Yeah.
I won't withhold the truth from you anymore. Ask me anything you want to know. Oh, this is gonna be a lot. Fires Defense Academy is a spaceship created for this mission. It also serves as the weapon that will eliminate all on Futurum when the time comes.
Hey.
We deployed it from the artificial satellite with Shion and the 15 of you on board. After he landed, Shion surrounded it with his undying flames, protected him while he's building enough power to wipe out the denizens of the planet. He always wanted the experience going to school. That's why we made it look like the way it does.
Huh?
The undying flames extend around the school grounds and surrounding ruins to a radius of around 1,600 feet. They're over 300 feet big and can extend upward almost indefinitely.
Yaw.
If the flames see something trying to pass over it, they'll form a fire hand and drag them through right back down again. As defensive barriers go, they're pretty darn hard to penetrate. Flames themselves are produced by Shion, but various power in its rawest form.
Huh?
However, the enemy has devised a means of getting through. They must be using something similar to our own fire extinguishers. But the fact that they don't attack all at once must mean they can't mass produce these devices yet. Initial Defense Unit's mission is to protect the school from invaders for 100 days. Consists of clone soldiers created from a powerful cryptoglobin user's genetic material. In other words, you are all Futurians, albeit artificial ones. You have grown in cultivation machines in Kamakura General Hospital up until you reach the age you are now. During that time, you are fed false memories to give you the illusion of a fully lived life. These were deemed necessary to give you the proper motivation to fight and kill on mankind's behalf. We have constructed different lives and backstories for each of you, which accounts for how varied your personalities are. Okay, so I locked myself out of regular sports for this route specifically, but I can get them on the other ones. Okay. But so I can still get them as I play in the other routes then, basically. Got it. This is the main reason we didn't want you contacting the artificial satellite. So hi, Ron.
Huh?
Hostile Sanctuary Cryptoglobin was imparted to you artificially. It's a little unstable. In the end, we developed the infuser so you can forcibly activate your powers whenever you need them. The power we call human anima actually comes from a substance known as cryptoglobin. It's a power you inherited from Shion. Your cryptoglobin was imparted to you artificially, so it's a little unstable. We had to develop the infusers allow you to stimulate it and forcibly activate your powers when you need them. When stimulated, your power will manifest itself as your class armor and class weapons. The armor was made to resemble a school uniform. In part, that's to fit in with the theme of this place.
Yeah.
Mostly, it's to clearly distinguish you from the anime. Unlike them, your power is for protecting and preserving humanity. Your hemo anima also means you can be revived if you're killed in battle.
Huh?
Corpse cell has to be fresh when it goes into revive-o-matic mode. This is because the revival process works by stimulating your cryptoglobin, which starts to decay and weaken after you die. Naturally, there's no bringing anyone who's had their cryptoglobin absorbed and been left a blackened mummy. Cryptoglobin's a blood type with strange characteristics that cannot be explained even by cutting-edge science and medicine. Oh, I don't like that sprite. Blood is almost a living creature in its own right, freely cycling between liquid and solid states. Okay. There's characteristics that work in response to host aggression. It's truly superhuman blood, ideal for combat. According to our research, individuals with this mutated special blood are born periodically here on Futuron.
Hey.
Those are the enemy commanders. They're venerated by their people as heroes chosen by God.
Huh?
Their cryptoglobin also makes them invulnerable to normal weapons. They can only be killed by other cryptoglobin users. Manda's forces struggled to battle against his power and were unable to seize the planet as a result.
Yaw.
Lucky for us, it's a power that's intrinsically linked to Futurum itself. It can't be used off-planet. Otherwise, then they probably would have attacked the artificial satellite and wiped out humanity by now. The globin also has a cannibalistic nature. It can gain power by absorbing other cryptoglobin.
Oh.
This act is forbidden by the native Futuran religion, however. Xion was born here on Futurum some time ago. Due to a random mutation, he is incredibly powerful cryptoglobin.
Oh.
He was captured by one of our recon teams and raised by the forces of Earth. I say raised, but because of his cryptoglobin, his body is incapable of growing physically. It's as if he's unable to endure the sheer might of his own power. Skiing Xion changed everything for us. This mission wouldn't be possible without him. For now, he's in the defense room, storing up power. But he was only able to do that after we sent the school here. Cryptoglobin comes from the planet, so it gets much weaker the farther away you get from it. In a sense, you could say Xion is absorbing power from the planet so he can raise it. On 100th day of the mission, that power will eliminate all life on Futurum. The war will be over and humanity will be the victors. And to the victors go the spoils. A brand new planet. World Dev, I've been hoping to learn more about this. The human homeworld Earth possessed its own consciousness. When the planet decided to end its life, numerous natural disasters started occurring all around the world. This phenomenon became known as World Death. Much to its limit by humanity's abusive environment, the planet chose to destroy itself and end its suffering. It became a hostile and inhospitable place, and the human population rapidly decreased. Survivors fled to massive underground shelters like the Tokyo residential complex. From then on, they lived beneath Earth's surface for several generations while they prepared the Exodus Project. Okay, so that's still... Hiding inside the thing that's trying to kill you sounds a little insane. While living in the underground Tokyo residential complex, humanity began searching for somewhere else to call home. They were going to abandon the dying Earth and relocate to a whole new planet. This enterprise was known as the Exodus Project. First step was to find a planet capable of supporting human life. By some miracle, our scientists located one of an environment much like Earth's in a far-off galaxy. Next, they developed an ultra-large spaceship capable of exceeding the speed of light and accommodating all surviving humans. That would be the artificial satellite. It's just the pinnacle of human ingenuity. It took generations to complete. But by the time artificial satellite was complete, Earth was on the verge of exploding at any moment. Humanity needed to make its escape as soon as possible. They boarded the artificial satellite and set off into space. That was the start of a long, long journey. The survivors created a new complex on board the satellite and made a life for themselves there. So they traveled through space for hundreds of years until they finally reached this planet. Miraculously, humanity's scientists discovered a planet with an environment much like Earth's in a distant galaxy. They named the planet KXK787. In many ways, it was like Earth's long-lost sister. It was located in a habitable zone that allowed for organic life, and the majority of the planet's surface was covered in water. All perfect conditions for supporting life. It was the ideal candidate to become the second Earth. That is where we are now, Planet Futurum. Where to be? Turned out there was another intelligent life form not too dissimilar from humans living here. That was another way this planet was just like Earth. At first, humanity attempted to communicate with them, but in the end, the language barrier led to conflict. For since we've been waging a war to decide the ultimate fate of Futurum. This planet was behind Earth in terms of science and technology, but it had a powerful force that more than made up for it. That force was cryptoglobin. Makes Futurum's warriors invulnerable to conventional weapons. Humanity just couldn't break through their defenses. The war went on for generations without any progress being made. But then a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity came along. Around a couple decades ago, a being with limitless power was born on this planet. He was like nothing that had ever been seen before. Futurans even called him the Second Coming. Child was captured by a human recon team that had infiltrated enemy territory. These days, you know that child is Xion. Humanity has successfully stole the enemy's most powerful weapon, something capable of finally ending the centuries long stalemate. Okay. What is what they say exactly? Around a couple, okay. We used Sean's DNA to create the members of the Special Defense Unit. While we were at it, we constructed the last Defense Academy. And then, we began our current mission. If it succeeds, all life on this planet will be wiped out when we get to day 100. The fighters we call commanders are future unborn cryptoglobin users. They're the heroes of this planet. They give it their all to destroy this academy and save their people.
Hey.
This is the only way they have to defeat us. Their technology isn't advanced enough for them to attack the artificial satellite directly.
Aha.
Cryptoglobin is a gift from the planet, so it gets weaker the further you go from it. Commanders are the only true Futurans you've met during your time here. They sure look a lot like humans, don't they? Two planets are so similar, it's no surprise life evolved in a similar way. The cities even look like the ones humans used to have back on Earth.
Yaw.
Futurans also have a god they believe in and a religion of its own code of ethics. Right here. Again, much like humanity. And the one who rules over the commanders is the Supreme Commander herself, Vashnice. Her skills and achievements have earned her that position, but her cryptoglobin is also far stronger than the rest. The enemies you face, those ugly cute mascot things, appear to be something created by Vashnice. She's also broken the taboos of her people and started absorbing other fighters' cryptoglobin, making her more dangerous than ever. Well, that was a lot of exposition. There were a few more people in the cafeteria today than before. Jeez. Good morning, Kakumi. Did you sleep well? What are you doing here, Aito? What am I doing here? Is that the thanks I get for making the effort to endure your odious company? Nobody asked you to be here. You're a real strange one, Aito. Hard to believe we're both made from the same genes. You're one to talk? Yeah, I'm still having trouble believing that myself.
Huh?
I know, right? We're all so different. No one think we came from the same state, but let alone the same family. Apparently they fed us all kinds of different scenarios so you didn't have more variety. They really took it to extremes, though. Couldn't they have made some of us a little more normal? You're one to talk. And if those factories are constructed for us, it doesn't mean we're not our own people. It's like how kids don't always turn out the way their parents expect them to. You can't control every aspect of a person's life. And we are alive. Yeah, you're right. Apart from our memories, we're just like regular humans. You could even call us humans. We're clones of Shion, and he's a Futurant. I don't see that there's any real difference between the two species. I mean, it turns out none of you are human after all, but you still look just as hideous to me. What's your point? Humans disgust me, and knowing that you're genetically Futurant hasn't changed my perception of you. So you basically are all human. You look, sound, and smell as repulsive as anyone from Earth would.
Yaw.
Suki's particular perception isn't a quirk of his so much as a glitch in his programming. I think something must have gone wrong when he was having his memories fed into his brain. As a result, instead of growing up with a strong attachment to humanity, he developed a deep hatred for them instead. But perhaps that glitch is a bug planted by the insurgents in this operation. Oh. So I'm defective goods then. But that defect helped me show humanity's true face. Maybe I'm the only real success among all of you. Oh, sure. That makes sense. Nah. Oh, it doesn't change the fact that we all share the same blood. We're all brothers and sisters. We're family. Brothers and sisters. Family? That connection is the one thing here that's real, not part of some fictional backstory. We ought to take care of each other. You and me, family, what an absolutely nauseating idea.
Hey!
For once, I agree with you. Connection to Shion and each other. That's real. Everything we thought we knew was a lie, except for that. We're not just allies, we're family. That doesn't mean I'm totally ready to accept it yet, though. For breakfast, I managed to make a little conversation with everyone. Everyone except Aito, that is. After a while, we left the cafeteria and went back to our rooms. I only first met these guys when we all arrived here, but we're actually family. It's weird, but that fact doesn't really change anything. We can still fight alongside each other, we always have. Actually, we don't know if we'll keep fighting yet. We're going to discuss it again the day after tomorrow. Wonder if the others have come up with anything yet? Maybe I should go talk to them. Why are you in the courtyard, sir? Why are you kicked? I don't plan on sabotaging you guys anymore. I want to see how it all plays out. I want to see the conclusion to your ugly, loathsome lives. Noted. Wait. Oh, it's... Well, it's okay.
Is this for me? Wow! You have no idea how happy you just made me!
That makes something for emo. Cheap food. Oops. I feel like you might like this. I don't always know for sure, though.
Wow! For me? Yes! Thank you!
I really thought I'd get some of this science stuff I needed. Oh well.
Hetty. You never know when the invader... Well then.
Well, their day's gone. They've been going by so quickly lately. We need to come to a decision, but I still have no idea what we should do. What's the right choice here? Is there a right choice here? That's what I've been trying to figure out, and why I think one of the reasons why the stream is so delayed. Getting done. Asking myself the same questions over and over again, I drifted off to sleep, hoping it might give me some relief.
Get ready for your 76th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day and be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school.
Right, I'll go to the cafeteria first. I'd like to ask if anyone's come up with any new ideas. Wanted to see if he's still doing the whole lore dump talk or not. Morning, Sumina. I know you must be struggling with a lot of complex feelings right now. The lives of everyone on the artificial satellite are in your hands. Whatever happens, please don't forget that. This is a real off choice because Fashioness kind of makes it hard to choose. There were only 3 other people in the cafeteria this morning, and they were all eating in silence. Good morning. Morning. Takamaru acknowledged me with a brief reply, then glared at me for a while before speaking up again. So you decided on anything yet? No, to be honest, I'm still completely lost. I guess even your experience of the future can't tell us what the right thing to do is this time. I don't think there is a right choice here. Whatever we decide to do, we'll still have regrets. Heavy ones, too. That's just a kind of unreasonable position we've been placed in. Right, this war will end in tragedy either way. I know it sucks, but that's all the more reason we'd have to make a choice. At times like this, we have to take the future into our own hands. I've been thinking about it the last couple of days, but I'm really not good at all this complicated moral stuff. So I tried to think about what everyone who's died would have done if they were here. You mean Darumi and Kiyoshika and Kirara? We should consider Eva's feelings too. She was one of us too, if only for a while. That probably sounds disrespectful coming from the one who killed her. I'd gladly slit my throat to atone if I thought it would make any difference. Don't be so hard on yourself. You did what you had to. Besides, I'm the one who signed off on it. I just wanted to release her from her suffering. Or maybe it's more accurate to say I couldn't stand to see her like that anymore. Her death is my responsibility. I'll bear it in my own weak, pathetic way. Anyway, Darumi probably wouldn't have cared either way. You know how much she loved her killing games. Yoshika, though. She and her sword were devoted to justice. I don't think she'd want to keep fighting a war where we're the aggressors. What about Kirara? I can totally imagine her flying off the handle when she found out the great and powerful Otsutsuki clan didn't really exist. But then she'd be all, I just have to build it myself, started now, and I have to save humanity, so I'll have plenty of filthy peasants to rule over, hee or whatever. Yeah, that sounds about right. 1 for, 1 against, 1 neutral. Even if they were here now, they'd just be as conflicted as the rest of us. Just as we were sinking into another uncomfortable silence, somebody else arrived. Shion appeared out of thin air like he always did, but he looked a lot weaker than usual. Everyone, can I talk to you for a minute? Shion, are you alright? He doesn't look alright to me. I don't have much time. I have to make this quick. I'm sure you all know this, but I'm not going to live for much longer. If I'm going to die anyway, I want my life to mean something. I was raised to be nothing more than a weapon. It didn't matter how I felt, so long as I carried out whatever task was given to me. But now there's something I want to do. Now I have a clear purpose. What's that?
I want to die for you. I don't want my life to just flicker out. I want to feel like it was the price I paid for my friend's happiness. And it's a price I'll pay gladly. That is what will give my life true meaning.
Shion. So, don't worry about me. Make whatever choice is best for you. You're making things harder, Shion. Fashioness will only absorb my cryptoglobin herself, or find some other way to weaponize me. Then my power will be turned against humanity instead. I know. Just this once, I want to have a say in the matter. If I'm going to die, I don't want it to be for people I've never even met before. I want it to be for all of you.
That's all I want.
With that, Xion faded away, leaving the four of us alone to ponder his words.
Oh.
This decision feels more important than ever now. Our options are far from ideal, but we still have to make a choice. That's the curse we've been given to bear. A curse. Couldn't put it better myself. We ate a hurried breakfast after that. Then we went back to our rooms to think things over some more. Still haven't come up to any important conclusions. I have no idea what we should do. Maybe it's like Hiruka said, and there really isn't a right choice. Right or wrong, we'll have to make some kind of choice, and soon. It's the only way for us to take our fate into our own hands. Accessories. Wrong button. Try this.
Wow! I can have this? Thank you. I'll cherish it forever and ever.
Nice. Nice.
What I told you the other day is exactly what I'm thinking now. As a human, I feel terrible that we've treated you so badly and forced you to fight. I have no right to say this, but I don't think someone or something is fake just because it only exists in your memories. Because those memories still moved you. Your memories of Kadoa drove you to action, right? So, please, don't ever forget Kadoa. Cherish those memories you have of her. I think that would make her very happy. It's just a feeling that I have.
I was glad I got hers because she's basically the main girl. That's all I need to do. Professional tools. Yeah, you mentioned that, Uchiko. She's like, ha. You know what? Cute tools. Oh, that's so what she likes. Oh, well, I already Whoops. Apparently I already gave her this.
Oh, this is fabulous! Hits me right in the feels! Oh, it's like I'm seeing the best plot twist ever!
Eddie's. You never know when. Well then.
Our 4 days are almost up. Tomorrow, we'd have to decide what we were going to do, which direction our lives would take from here on. And yet, here I was, still hesitating, still unable to come up with a definitive answer. Oh, mood. Just like that, we've reached day 77. Slow, close, slow. Okay. Just like that, we reached day 77, the day we promised to discuss things with Sirai. This is the day that would decide our future going forward. I made my way to the war room.
Oh.
Alright, everyone. Alright, good. Everyone's here.
Hooray!
Yeah, then, let me just contact the Tokyo Residential Complex so humanity can show you their warmest support. Knock it off, man. We don't need to hear all that again. Understood. Sorry. So, have you all made your decision? Are you ready to tell me?
Huh?
I get how you feel, but you need to figure this out. The enemy won't stay quiet forever.
Hey!
Before we get to that, where's Shion?
I'm
1 second.
I'm right here. Right here.
Shion flickered into view, still looking weak and worn out.
Ah.
How are you feeling?
Oh.
Thanks to Sirai. I'm okay. Should be able to last through this conversation at any rate. That's good to hear.
Aha!
Oh, and one more thing before we get to the main event.
Oh.
You guys decide the band of humanity should probably destroy me.
Ah.
What? But I just finished fixing you.
Hey.
Told you, haven't I? This mission success is everything to me. If you refuse to fight, I'll use any means necessary to make you change your minds. So you should take me out before I get the chance to. Thanks for the warning, I guess, but what about the bombs? Just take him out in one hit like I was going to. You'll still die, but you'll come right back afterwards. Then we just have to bust up the defense room to stop the final assault, right? Yeah. They'd save all the people on this planet, but we'd also be leaving everyone on the satellite to die. And Shion would... Don't worry about me. If we do stop the final assault, what then? We'll have to make a new life for ourselves on this planet. Of course, we'll constantly be on the run from Veshness and the other Futurans. Spent plenty of time on the run back in the complex, although I guess none of that was actually real, was it? Takui, remember what I told you yesterday? I want to make the choice that's right for you. Right, I know. For some reason, I found myself thinking about when I first met Shion. I had no idea who or what he was back then. I just saw something I didn't understand and was afraid of it. But it was thanks to him that I was able to travel back in time and redo these 100 days of war. It was thanks to him that I was here now. That was true in more ways than one. Shion had saved our lives time and time again. That's why it hurt so much that we couldn't return the favor. No matter what choice we made, there was no saving him. How are we going to decide this anyway? I'm getting tired of just standing and around thinking about it. Discussing it further won't get us anywhere. Our viewpoints are just too different. Even if we can't come to a unanimous decision, there's still one way we can settle this. What's that? We'll leave it up to our team leader. If we all agree to stand by his decision, no one will be able to complain. Me? I can't put all the responsibility onto Takumi again. I don't No, I thought about it a ton. Pretty sure I can't decide anything on my own. Think so too. If it's Takumi, I know I can trust him. Same here. I'm happy to leave the whole abominable business in your hands. What do you think, Takumi? I probably should have upgraded Aito. Whoops. Oh well. It's fine. I came back to change things, to take the future into my own hands. If you're all okay with it, I'll do the same thing this time as well. And I'm on board too. I'll follow your lead. You sure about that, Nozomi? Unlike the rest of us, you're an actual Earthling human. I'm also part of this team. Whatever you choose, I'll stand by you until the very end.
Ha!
We're all agreed then. You got this, Takumi.
There's one last thing I'd like you to bear in mind. Your memories of your time on Earth are all fictitious. There's no denying that. But those memories of the Tokyo residential complex and its people are based in reality. They're good folks who just want to live their lives. Remember those people. They're powerless, and you're the only ones who can help them. The choice is yours. But I want you to save humanity. Because, in spite of everything, they are your people.
Took another look around the room. No one spoke, but everyone looked back at me with different expressions. Oh yeah, well, I'm thinking of it. Rowan, did you see the starting scene screen? I managed to find a gift for it. No one spoke, but everyone looked back at me with different expressions. Fear, pain, sadness, loathing, confusion, rage, despair. But that wasn't all. There was also hope, affection, and determination. Kill the few Terrans, or let the humans die. None of us wanted to be responsible for death on such a widespread scale. All the same, it had to be done. One side had to be sacrificed so the other could live. All I can do is press forward and trust in my decision. Alright, we have to deal with Veshnos, right? As long as she's around, there's no peaceful solution, is there? I guess I don't really like either choice. Okay, I did end up keeping on a straight line. Okay, I was hoping I'd do that just because it's funny how I managed to do that so far. Hey, Sirei, if we successfully complete this mission for you, you promise we'll be able to live happily from then on? Absolutely. As the heroes to save humanity, you'll be denied nothing. Everyone will be so grateful they'll shower you with riches and let you live however you want. You'll be the happiest people on Second F. Alright.
Oh.
It's like you decided. And I think you've made the right choice. This will make you all happy, that I know my life will have meant something. Thank you, Shion, and I'm sorry. So you'll do it? You'll save humanity? You'll keep fighting for them? Everything we know comes from false memories. We don't know a thing about the real humanity.
But there are probably people just like me and Karuo out there. People who are happy living a mundane, average life with each day just like the day before and the day before that. If we're really the only ones who can save those people, then there's nothing more to say. However much we may resent them, I still can't bring myself to turn my back on humanity. Even if I only feel that way because of my false memories. I'm going to stand by it.
Ooh.
That said, I already feel like I've made a big mistake. How could I not? This will mean the death of millions, maybe even billions. And why don't you share that regret with the rest of us? Now that you've made our choice, I'll stand by it with you to the very end. We'll all shoulder the regret together. Oh, I'm here for you too. It's the least I can do after leaving all the big decisions to you. This isn't the kind of burden you should bear alone. It belongs to all of us, and all of humanity too. The more reason for us to stay strong and help each other get through it. You guys can count on me. I'll do whatever I can. Sounds like we're all on the same page. Same. Now that my mind's made up, it's do or die. And you're okay with this? With supporting humanity's invasion and massacring all those futurans? Honestly, no, I'm not. Of course I'm not okay with it, but I want us to survive. When this war is over, I want us to find some kind of happiness.
Hey!
That's the future I want for us. That's the kind of future I came back to create. And thanks to all of you, I'm prepared to live with whatever guilt and regret this choice brings. I want us to keep living too, as allies, as friends, and as family. So I don't feel like a hero anymore, but if it's to save our skins, I can get behind it. I'm gonna have so much fun when this is over. Even if I can't make my family happy anymore, I'll make myself happy enough for all of them. I stand by your decision. From the moment you allowed me to join this team, I knew that this was how I wanted it to end. It's the least I can do. Thank you for giving me a place to belong.
Everyone, thank you. 1,000 times thank you. I thank you from the very bottom of humanity's collective heart.
We're not doing this for you or for humanity. We're doing it for us. Give ourselves a better life. We'll eradicate everyone on this planet and save humanity.
From here on, we're all in this together. We share the same destiny and the same sin.
Yeah. This was not the right choice. What we were doing was wrong. The moment I made the choice, I instantly regretted it. But this was the path we chose for our future, and there was no turning back from it now. We would continue to live as we had done, and protect this academy all the way up to day 100. When finally settled matters, the meeting broke up, and we spent the rest of the day doing nothing in particular. Everyone was exhausted from agonizing over this decision for so long. What we really needed was some space to breathe and a little bit of time to recover. I bet I found a route that goes all the way to 100.
Up and Atom troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 78th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. So, I have something to tell you, members of the Special Defense Unit. I contacted the artificial satellite and let humanity know about your decision. They all have the utmost respect for you.
Okay.
Once again, thank you! You are mankind's hope, our light in the darkness. We will never forget what you've done for us. Your names will go down in history. Glory to Last Defense Academy and the Special Defense Unit!
What's that got to do with what's happening here? It's crazy. If I'm left alone too long, I end up thinking about everything way too much. Mood. My head just fills up with guilt and regret. It makes it hard to work up the energy to get out of bed. So tired and heavy. Maybe I'll take it easy today, too. For a little snooze, my eyes flickered open again. Wonder what time it is? Got out of bed and checked the clock. It was already past noon.
Huh?
Wow, I really slept in. I felt well rested, but also ravenous. Even with everything that was going on, my body still needed food. Maybe that was proof, if proof be needed, that I was truly alive. I should head over to the cafeteria.
Yeah.
Put you through a heck of a lot, Sumina, but you made the right choice. Humanity will be eternally grateful to you for it. Oh yeah, of course there's nobody in the cafeteria. It's not morning. Unsurprisingly, there was no one left in the cafeteria this late into the day.
Huh?
Wonder where everyone is. Set about filling the gaping hole in my stomach with anything I get my hands on. Hey, Shion. Ah, you're finally awake. Shion, have you seen the others today? I'm taking some time to relax. Not as much as you, though. Yeah, the moment I let my guard down, I got really sleepy all of a sudden. There's nothing wrong with taking a little break now and then. Are you feeling any better now? I don't know if I'd say better, exactly. It's more like now I've made my choice, things have clicked into place. We know what we have to do. We just have to see it through. There's no use thinking about it anymore.
Oh.
I think that's for the best, too.
Ah.
How about you, Sean? Are you really okay with the choice we made? Well, I don't really know what it will be like when I die. But I do feel sad when I think about how I won't be able to talk to you guys anymore. In a weird way, though, I don't feel any fear or regret. If anything, I'm proud that my life can be used to create a better future for all of you. You alright with us using your life that way?
Huh?
I no longer have to live my old miserable life, just feeling my power drain away day after day. You've given me the chance to choose how I live and how I'll die. My life is always going to be short, so getting to decide how I use it is a big deal for me. I have something I care about now, something I want to protect. That fact alone fills me with pride. That's how I feel about all this. Wow, you're so strong, Shion. Oh, come on. You're too Takumi. Being forced to make a choice like yours would send some people right over the edge. Aito, where did you come from? I was minding my own business in my cage, but then I started to get hungry. After all that excitement yesterday, I guess it's no wonder everyone forgot about feeding me.
Hey!
But how did you get out of the cage in the first place? You forgot to lock the door. Honestly, I'm starting to feel like you don't even care about me anymore. Don't worry, I'll head back there right after I get something to eat.
Oh.
Aito, do you still want to wipe out mankind? Huh? In Takumi's future, you absorbed my power and talked about going back to the satellite and killing everyone. You're not thinking about doing the same thing this time, are you? I have to admit, if I had attained power as great as yours, I doubt anyone could stop me from doing whatever I wanted. I never run into heartless massacre innocent Futurians and give humanity a punishment it so richly deserves. But I won't. I promise not to cause any more trouble after all. Don't get me wrong. It's not because... Oh, that's right. Don't get me wrong. It's not because you've reformed me. I despise all of you with every fiber of my being.
Hey!
Yeah, I know you too well by now to think you could ever change. What a sickening honor. That final disdainful remark, Aito turned to leave.
Oh.
Well, I'll be going back to my cage. I can only stand to be around you so long before the urge to vomit becomes too much. Whatever you say. When he had gone, I spent a little more time with Shion before going on my way. I returned to my room to think about what to do next. Still had some free time left today, but I think I prefer to be alone. No use forcing myself to be productive. We've made our choice. We have our mission. We'll protect the school from what remains of these 100 days. Only a little more than 20 left. We just have to keep fighting until then. I decided to get an early night. Tomorrow, after all, would be a new day.
Get ready for your 79th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. For humanity's great tomorrow, for our shining future, for this school. Stand tall with your comrades and step up to the challenge of mankind's most difficult mission. Glory to the Special Defense Unit, the hope of all mankind.
Time to get up. After resting up through most of the day yesterday, I was feeling better than I had in a long time. Wonder how the others are doing, though. How are they feeling? I don't want them getting too depressed about everything. Maybe I should go to the cafeteria and check on them. What's Sarah wearing? Oh. Even before I opened the door to the cafeteria, I heard intense shouts coming from inside. They're gone from this place! Out with the demons!
Whoa!
Oh. Not today, demon! Out you go!
Oh!
Ah.
Yeah!
What are you guys doing? Apparently it's a ritual to banish evil. Completely ridiculous if you ask me. The demon known as that resides in our hearts, brother. And it must be exorcised. And this demon must have its head severed, exposed to sunlight, and its neck stuffed with soybeans. I'm simulating that by focusing all my mental and spiritual energy on these beans. Out with the demons.
Whoa!
God, yeah! Thank you, Moko. My heart feels lighter already. There's no way something like this actually works. Is Shion not here today? Shooting that avatar seems to use up a lot of his strength. Thinking like every day might be a little too much for him. Guess that makes sense. Anyway, we made our choice. All we gotta do now is psych ourselves up and get it done. You think so? Still plenty of time for us to change our minds. Will you quit joining our conversations like you're still a regular member of the team again? You do hang out with us an awful lot for someone who claims to hate our guts. Well, I did find out you're not the kind of humans I hate after all. Because we're actually Futurans, right? Very funny. Tell me, don't you hate humanity after what they've done to us? Are you going to let them off the hook just like that? I wouldn't say hate exactly, but... Don't you want revenge? Wouldn't extinction be a fitting end for them? Aito, when you talk about humanity, who do you mean exactly? Huh? Is it the people who created us? The people who kidnapped Shion? What about the people who are working hard to support their families? Or the little kids who've never seen a real sky above their heads? All of them just want to live. They all have to make sacrifices sometimes. That's not so different from us than what we've been doing. Even you've made some tough choices for the sake of your own survival. You don't even know any of those humans on the satellite. Can you really say you hate them all? Can you blame me? Those are the memories I was given. And now that we know the entire truth, Mr. Aosugi's hatred feels a lot more understandable. I only wish it didn't. My point is, I want to create a future where we can all be happy. That's why I've decided to fight for humanity. That's what gives us a reason to fight. It's what gives this war meaning. I see. You really do have a strong heart, Takumi. Wish I could admire you more, but you just look so disgusting. Why does that have to be this way? Maybe these eyes of mine really are a defect. You know, I've always wanted to ask, what exactly do we look like to you, Aito? It's hard to put into words. Indescribably hideous monsters is about the best I can do. Just looking at you is enough to turn my stomach. Could you try drawing one of us, me? Could, but I wouldn't recommend it. I have to draw your bulbous, protruding eyes, your inflamed, sickly-looking skin, the holes oozing putrid liquid. Not to mention I need to find a way to depict the way your blood-curdling voice is cut right through me like the nails on a chalkboard. Oh, okay, yeah, maybe don't do that. Dude, are you kidding? Dude, are you kidding? Sounds like the almost perfect life form. Why did you repeat? Whoa! Gar! Is he still doing that? Aito left to go back to his cage. Strangely thoughtful look on his face. The rest of us finished breakfast and headed back to our rooms.
Huh?
Now then, what should I do today? I tried to act assertive in front of Aito, but the truth is I still have plenty of lingering doubts and insecurities. We don't have many days left now, and there's bound to be another attack sooner or later. I have to be prepared for it when it comes. Shion, I can talk to Shion.
All of you were created with me as a base. That means I am the source of all your anguish. I'm sorry for that. This war would never have happened if I'd never been born. Or if I died sooner. This whole thing is my fault. But I still want to ask for your forgiveness and stay friends with you. If you've found something to live for, I'll be right behind you, giving you the strength to carry on. It's the least I can do. Because using my life for you is the only meaningful thing I can live for now. I love all of you so much.
Oops, there we go. Let's do this. I can give things to Aito right now. Neat.
Is this for me? Wow! You have no idea how happy you just made me!
Suppose he deserves something, doesn't he? This is the wrong room. Fortunately, I don't know what to give him outside the history of mankind. One thing I know to give you. And I go to upgrade him.
You truly understand me, Takumi. You've turned my hate into love.
At ease, soldiers. Another day. Get some shut up.
Nighttime announcements changed now. Oh, did it?
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
It has, yeah.
Another day of fine work, everyone. You've done well. For each other and for humanity. Get some shut-eye and take care. Well then, good night.
That's what's changed now too. Not that it makes much difference at this point. I better go to bed so I'll be ready for whatever happens tomorrow. I settled down, closed my eyes, and left a soft, nurturing darkness envelop me.
Get ready for your 80th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! For humanity's great tomorrow, for our shining future, for this school! Stand tall with your comrades and step up to the challenge of mankind's most difficult mission! Glory to the Special Defense Unit, the hope of all mankind!
Better get going to the cafeteria. Oh, Sudoku's turned to blueberry. So after talking to Yuriko, I'm going to grab something to drink. We have just 20 days left. The end's finally in sight. But we still can't be sure exactly what will happen to us once the war is over. Not only that, but the final battle is bound to be the fiercest we faced yet. We can't let our guard down. With her characteristic brusque attitude, Yuriko strode away before I could answer. Wait a second. Morning, Takumi. You just coming here every morning now, huh?
Huh?
Is this another of your schemes to sow seeds of discord and destroy the team from the inside? I told you, I'm done with all that. Have a little faith.
Well,
I do think it's about time we ascertain where your loyalties lie, Atsuki. Will you be fighting with the others to save humanity? Don't bother. For everything you've done, I could never trust you. If you say you've changed, I know all too well what you're capable of. I refuse to set myself up for you to betray us again. I don't mind if you want to leave your cage, just so long as you don't cause any trouble. But I won't allow you back on the team. That's where I draw the line. Sierra, I don't want you giving him his... Oh, gee, I thought that was Sierra talking. Sierra, I don't want you giving him his infuser again either. Whatever you say. I agree. Dressing ourselves as someone who's already betrayed us once would be sheer folly. And we don't want him ruining everything and rendering Eva's sacrifice meaningless. Yeah, I think so too. That's fair. I don't think I could stand fighting alongside your repulsive creatures again anyway. That attitude of yours is so annoying! I'm just gonna ignore you from now on. If nobody wants me here, then I guess I'll go back to my cage. Siri, may I see you in the war room later? I have an idea I'd like to discuss with you. Oh, sure. Oh, sure, that's fine with me. Wait.
No!
You're not planning to destroy me again and take your infuser back by force, are you? Please, just give me some credit. Everyone would know it was me right away. This is just a little request I want you to consider. That cryptic remark, Aito left the cafeteria. An idea? What's he up to this time? Better tell us if it's anything weird, Sierra. Of course, you keep forgetting I'm on your side. By the way, is Shion not coming today either? I miss him and his burning passion tea. We don't have much time left to spend with him. Truer words were never spoken. In another 20 days, our work here would be done, and Shion... Nothing more to discuss. We finished breakfast and returned to our rooms. We just have to keep moving forward. That's all we can do now. I'll do something to keep myself occupied. I'll probably end up dwelling on things. I better head out for a while. That's about... Let me look through items to see if I can find, if I can suss anything out for him. Hamster plushie. See if I can get food. Well, that's for Takamaru. Let me give this to Takamaru.
Are you sure I can have this? Hell, you just turned me into mush.
Nice. Nice.
Shit, man. I was trying not to think about it, but it just keeps coming up. This pain is too freaking real. My mom, her bar, my old man, the old folks in the neighborhood, my pals, none of them were real. just figments of my imagination? This is a bunch of BS. It's like nothing matters anymore. But you know what? I ain't gonna give up on life. I know you guys are going through the same hell I am right now. I don't know what's right or what's wrong anymore, but one thing's for sure. I'll protect all of you if it's the last thing I do. 'Cause that's the real Takemaru Yakushiji way of life.
Whoa, this is fabulous! Hits me right in the feels! Oh, it's like I'm seeing the best plot twist ever!
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. Another day of fine work, everyone. You've done well. For each other. And for humanity. Get some shut-eye and take care. Well then, good night.
It's already time for bed. I'm all on my own. I can't help thinking about, well, everything. Is this really what we should be doing? Did I make the right choice? I know it's for humanity's future and ours too, but that doesn't change the fact that we're going to commit a major atrocity. I don't need anyone to tell me how terrible what we're going to do is. I know we're not the heroes of the story. But we've made our choice. We'll walk this path together.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 81st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! For humanity's great tomorrow, for our shining future, for this school! Stand tall with your comrades, and step up to the challenge of mankind's most difficult mission! Glory to the Special Defense Unit, the hope of all mankind!
Hey, 81, huh? We're getting closer and closer to 100. You know what a happy ending I was hoping for isn't waiting for us anymore? But I still have to keep going. That's my decision, and no one else's. I'll head to the cafeteria first. Everyone should be there. I don't have the capacity to make any decisions, nor do I have the right. That's why it really helps that you make the choices around here, Takumi. I'll go along with anything you say. I just end up lost and confused otherwise. I'm a spineless weakling like that. Sorry for spreading my fetid garbage breath everywhere. Guess I'll get to the cafeteria. For that, Shoma scampered away. Huh? No sign of Aito. Siri, what did you two talk about yesterday? Oh, nothing too important, but forget about it. We only got 20 days left, so let's get fired up. How about we huddle? I I'm not doing some lame huddle. I'm not in the mood. Can't get myself to feel that positive either. Still unsure if this was the right choice. Only doing this because we have to if we want to survive. I'm not in favor of this war at all. Figured we'd all felt that way. I see. You're all still tormented by the truth. Wait, how about I scrub those memories of yours? Ben, we aren't gonna let you mess around like that again. I know I keep going over this, but about Xion? Is there really no way for us to save him? Well, you see... Is this voice? Oops, that's the wrong button. I told you, you don't have to worry about me. Xion! I'm happy to be... I got to be friends with you all. That's enough for me. I've accepted my fate. Now you have to, too.
Huh?
It would only hurt more if you dwell on it. Okay, I get it. Sorry. More importantly, since you decided to fight, it's better that you focus on that. Vashness is not a foe you'll be able to beat without putting your all into it. That's not even the half of it. I'd say she's practically unbeatable. No, we can beat her. We'll find a way to win, or make one of our own. Well, what's certain is that she's a super tough baddie. We have to act like we're about to fight the dead man himself. I'm sure you all have different opinions on this. After all, it's impossible to come to a consensus on what the fate of a whole planet should be. I'm sure you have different feelings about the humans who made you. One thing is clear. You need to defeat Vashness if you want to survive. So long as she's alive, there is no future awaiting you. Let's all work together and take her down. I'll do what I can to help. Yeah, Xion's right. We need to focus on killing Vashness first. We ain't gonna beat her if we don't get our heads in the game. Then how about that huddle? Go huddle yourself. Thank you, Xion. You're right. We shouldn't be hesitating. You've helped us leave some of our doubts behind us. Oh, well, I just wanted to help out a little. A little, he says. So reassuring to have him on our side. His words hit that much harder because of who he is. After that encouraging conversation, we finished our breakfast and went back to our rooms. Just like Xion says, now that we've decided to fight, we need to focus on that. Right now, Vashness is leagues stronger than she was last time. She's an impossibly powerful foe. All because I came back and made her stronger. But there's no use crying about it. I need to use all the strength I have to defeat her. Who could that be at this hour? So dryly as I stared at the person standing on the other side of the door. Hello, Takumi. May I have a moment of your time?
Yeah?
What are you doing here? You don't need to put your guard up. I have a small request, that's all. There's something I'd like you to go out and get for me. I'll reward you, of course. Now then, what I need is... Hold on, don't just railroad me into agreeing. Why should I do anything for you? I can't go out myself because I can't fight, and there's no one else I can ask except our Magnus team leader, is there? Please, I really need this. Won't you at least hear me out? I'll pay you back, I promise.
Hey!
I don't need anything from you. Stay right where you are. As you wish. I'll stay right here until you're back. In my room? Is he just going to keep this up until I cave?
Hey!
Fine, whatever. I'll help. Thank you, Takumi. I knew I could count on our team leader. But go wait for me in the cafeteria. You're just a nuisance here. Alright, here's what I want you to get for me. Black lenses and glasses frames. Simple, right? I'll wait for you to come back. I'm counting on you, Takumi. For that night, I left my room with a great big smile on his face. Shit, I can't believe I have to help that guy out now. What choice do I have? The things he wants are easy enough to find. I should see if anyone else wants to go with me and then head out. I'm thinking of it. No. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. I was wondering if that ever came off as they released an update off Steam. Wait for you to come back. I'm counting on you, Takumi. Truth is too agonizing. If the truth is too agonizing, I'm happy to erase your memories and let you live in ignorance again. All you have to do is say the word. Sure.
Time to get moving.
You wanted me to get black lenses and glasses frames. Let's just get this over with. Sure, why not?
Look what I found. Here, I found this. I'll take this. I picked this one up.
Black lenses. That was where was it over there? Oh dear. Doesn't look like anywhere is faster actually.
Look what I found.
Okay, looks like I have everything Aito asked for. I better go get back to the school. If he uses these to kill... Whatever... If he's using these to kill us, I swear. We went our separate ways once we were back at school, and I headed to the cafeteria where Aito was waiting for me.
Ha!
Welcome back, Takumi. How did it go? Did you find what I asked for? Yeah, this is it, right? I handed over the items Aito had requested. Well done, as always. Thank you. This is such a big help. What are you planning on using this for? Oh, there's just a little something I wanted to make in the Gift-O-Matic.
Huh?
The Gift-O-Matic? What are you making? You don't have to be so suspicious. It's something that's going to hurt any of you. It's going to harm anyone, I suppose it would be me. What? Anyway, thanks to you, I have everything I need, and my mind is made up. Made up about what? You're all going to meet in the cafeteria tomorrow morning like always, right? We'll just have to look forward to finding out then. I don't think I will, actually. Don't say that. Just enjoy the surprise. Joe left the cafeteria with his usual faint grin plastered on his face. What is up with him? Exhausted from my conversation with Aito and all are searching, I spent the rest of the day in my room resting.
Get ready for your 82nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! For humanity's great tomorrow, for our shining future, for this school! Stand tall with your comrades, and step up to the challenge of mankind's most difficult mission! Glory to the Special Defense Unit, the hope of all...
Said something would happen in the cafeteria this morning. I don't know what he has planned, but I don't have a good feeling about it. I should probably go to the cafeteria anyway. Oh. Good morning, Mr. Sumino. Say, last night I saw Mr. Atsuki and Sire sneaking around. I'm worried they may be plotting something. I think I'd better report it to you, Team Leader. I thought I'd better report it to you, Team Leader.
Oh!
Well then, I have a new recipe to work on in the cafeteria. Aito and Sire? What are those two up to? I have a bit of a hunch what Aito may be up to. I have a feeling it may be to help fix his, I don't know what to call it, his sight thingy. But that's just a hunch. There was no sign of Aito when I got to the cafeteria. Oh, where's Aito? Don't tell me you're worried about him. No, not worried, just... Why would he say all that just to not show up? What is he up to? By the way, Sire isn't here either. What's going on? At that very moment... Sire came into the cafeteria, leading Aito by the hand.
Yeah.
Sigh for the wet soldiers. Huh? The wait for what? And why are you two holding hands? Oh my, when did you get so friendly with each other? Sire and Aito, sitting in a tree. It's not like that. He's just lending me a hand, as it were. Trying to look cool with those shades, because you look like a goof to me. Come on now. I went out of my way to make these with the Gift-O-Matic. Oh, hold on, the Gift-O-Matic? Don't tell me you made me go exploring so you can make a pair of sunglasses? Of course I did.
Hey!
Of course. I did all that for those. How long are you going to keep them on anyway? I already think you're adorable, so you can take them off. Should I? I don't mind, but are you sure you'll be alright? Huh? What does that mean? Hey, Takumi? Isn't Aito acting a little strange? When isn't he? Strange how? His reactions are off. Where is he looking? Is there ever something right with him? I'll wholeheartedly support any decision you make, Takumi, so that I can use my limited lifespan to help everyone. Hey, Aito.
Oh.
Yes, Takumi? Nozomi's right. Something is off. His reactions are clearly different from yesterday. It's hard to tell with those sunglasses, but he doesn't seem to be looking me in the eye. Oh no. Aito, could you take those sunglasses off? I don't mind. I just worry you may not like what you see. With that, Aito took the sunglasses in his hand, removing them with an awkward motion. We all gasped. There was nothing behind them. Nothing at all in the place where his eyes used to be. Just two gaping black holes.
Aito, your eyes!
Yes, sorry to disturb you. I took them out.
I want to hear him say that again.
Yes, sorry to disturb you. I took them out. Took them out? Here, see for yourselves.
Aito extended the hand, and in the center of his palm...
I gouged my eyes out. Last night. All on my own.
He is so normal.
Pretty clean work, isn't it? I thought I'd hold on to them as a keepsake.
Like a parent with an umbilical cord.
What is wrong with you? You gouged out your own eyes? Couldn't he just ask Yugamu? Aito put his sunglasses back on and responded in a calm tone. Exactly. So I won't have to look at your ugly faces. That's the reason you blinded yourself? Why would you do that? Was looking at us that horrible of an experience? Oh yes, I couldn't stand it. Till now, I believed my eyes were righteous eyes that reflected the hideousness of mankind. That was nothing more than a false memory, just manufactured hatred. I knew it was all a lie, but so long as I had these eyes in my head, I couldn't help but to loathe you. This was my only option to change that. I feel like there was probably other options, actually.
Uh-huh.
Wait, does that mean...
I'll give it to you straight. I want you to let me back on the team.
You've got to be kidding. Yeah, we're not falling for that. You're just planning on saving us in the back later, aren't you? Don't be ridiculous. I can't even see your back anymore. Am I supposed to laugh at that?
Yeah.
By the way, I re-registered Atsuki to the right Vibe-O-Matic after the defensive battle the other day. I also tweaked the settings so that now when he's revived, he'll come back exactly the way you see him now. He asked me to do that for him yesterday. That's what you're doing of him? So even if Aito gets murdered and comes back, he's not going to be able to see? This is an expression of my commitment. Now that I can't see your ugly visages, I don't have to hate you anymore. Won't you accept me as your comrade once again? I genuinely do want to fight with you. See, being serious. But why this all of a sudden? It's not sudden at all. It's been on my mind ever since I found out the truth. Honestly, even before then. Ever since Takumi spared my life and took me back. Till now, I despised all of humanity. So I kept everyone at arm's length. I even killed my own family. Or so I was made to believe. What? There's nobody that I love. As for my family, I killed them when I was a kid. Couldn't bear to be around such hideous creatures. I was made to believe that destroying mankind in all its hideousness was my sacred duty. But it's no more than a false motive born from false memories. My hatred, my righteous eyes, all of the suffering I felt spending time around ugly human beings. Every last second of it was just a mere glitch. I can't. Speaking of a quivering voice, Aito dropped his eyes on the floor.
I can't stand it!
He crushed his own eyeballs with a vigorous stomp out of his heel. What the hell are you doing? I felt empty. I'm sure all of you did too. But despite that, you got back on your feet and started to move on. Even though you were betrayed and manipulated, you decided to fight for your comrades. Never imagined I would feel this way, but it was beautiful to me. Beautiful? I had another thought too. The thing I'd seen so far was entirely surface level. It would be better for me to tear out my eyes. If I did, then I'd be able to see your innate beauty. And that's why you did this? By the way, I burned out my nasal mucosa too. I wouldn't have been able to bear the stench of you otherwise. This guy can't be serious.
Honestly, I still feel like humanity ought to be wiped out for all I care. If anything, those feelings have only grown. But I can still fight if it's for all of you. I can bear humanity's sins and fight for my beautiful comrades, who are in turn fighting for each other. It seems that although I once hated you, I've actually grown to love you.
Oh my god, you can't just confess. So, I'll ask you once more. Allow me to rejoin the team and be your comrade. I want to fight alongside with you for what little time remains. Takumi, what do we do? It's hard to think he's lying if he's so resolved that he... It's hard to think he's lying if he's so resolved that he gouged out his own eyes. This is still the person who got in bed with the enemy, you know. There's no telling how things might shake out. But it's clear now that we're not human, so what reason would Aito have to hate us? Besides me being such a dweeb, We are trying to save humanity, though. Cannot be serious! This freaking psycho ripped out his own dying eyeballs! We consider our upcoming fight with Veshness, the more fighters we have, the better. Screw that, I ain't getting behind this. I don't trust that freak. Hey now, let's not argue. How about we listen to the opinion of our team leader instead? Well, Takumi? Takumi, think very hard about whether we can really trust him. He did kill me before, apparently. I'd rather not be murdered again. I'm sure you understand. Make your decision wisely. Well, Takumi, will you let me join you? Aito betrayed us. He did nothing but deceive us the last time around. He destroyed Sirei, killed Hiroko, framed Nozomi, and in the end, he killed Shion. He's not the same person he was back then. He's different now that he knows the truth. And above all else, right now we need all of the fighting power we can get. Can we really trust him? Should we trust him? Can I really say for certain he won't ruin everything for us in the end? Not prepared for this another choice, actually. Okay, Aito. I'm going to trust you one last time.
Thank you. It means a lot to me just to hear that.
Wait a sec. Takumi, are you for real? Like, for real? Straight line? Yep, straight line. We're gonna trust this creep? At the very least, his commitment is genuine. Otherwise, he might have gone to these... Otherwise, he wouldn't have gone to these lengths. far, personally. If I didn't do this, I'd be too focused on your hideous external appearance. There's not much I can do about my hearing, so unfortunately your voices are still grating to me. How dare you slander my mellifluous voice? I understand your uneasiness, but let's give him a chance to prove himself. This is all we can do to protect each other, so we can survive.
Aha!
That's Mr. Suino's decision. What is left to go along with it? But if you take so much as one step out of line, Mr. Aotsuki, you'll get what's coming to you. Understood. I'll remain in my cage unless I'm needed. To show my gratitude, I'll take care of cleaning the school. I'll even clean your bathrooms if you like. No, thank you. At any rate, I'm glad to be back. I'll do everything I can to be useful. But would you mind if I rested for today? My eye sockets still hurt. Go ahead. I'll clean Atsuki's smushed eyeballs off the floor. Don't remind me. I still can't believe you did that. Please excuse the mess. It was a heat of the moment thing. After seeing the Naito did, none of us had an appetite anymore. Gulped down a drink and went back to my room. Alright, I'm actually going to be calling it here soon because I was kind of just waiting for something else because I didn't know something else was happening and I just really wanted to get back to this some. Phew. Never would have guessed we'd be fighting alongside Naito again. At least I don't need to worry about him turning on us this time. I think. I have to stop dwelling on Naito. I should figure out what I'm going to do today instead. So I'll be going over their call of them because they're doing Westwards doing more Infinite Fusion.